We are literally strapping up Burrow tonight like he's a robot. Like he's a T982. Man is out here going to be robotic against the Ravens. So he's wearing a carbon fiber plate in his cleats tonight, and will have his toes taped to limit movement. So if you think he's going to take off running tonight, he's not. But knowing Joe Burrow, he's going to. Like, I would not be surprised if the first play of the game is a 50-yard rushing touchdown for Joe Burrow. Like, it would not shock me, because this is what Burrow does. Burrow defies all logic. He defies all reason and sound, and I love it. But, yeah, we're going to try everything tonight to keep that foot as secure as possible and no issue at all. So, kind of funny, because I feel like even with that being said, you know, we're going to see him as much of a pocket passer as humanly possible. Which, you know, he is a hybrid quarterback. He is a guy who extends plays. We've talked about many times. Sometimes he'll take unnecessary hits. Sometimes you should throw the ball away. But that's just kind of Joe Burrow's game. It's what makes Joe Burrow great. What makes Joe Burrow amazing is he's a hybrid quarterback. So tonight, he is as strictly as possible pocket passer. So tonight, we can see pocket passer Joe. Now, keep in mind, Ravens, while they're not as bad as the Steelers at this, they're going to dive and go for that toe. Like the whole entire night, every single Raven on that defense is going to be targeting his toe. And that's also why they're really going crazy with this. I really wanted to see them put like a full-on steel boot on him. You know, like full-on steel and create a shoe out of it. But I guess that's not legal to do in the NFL. Would be kind of funny. But yeah, so it's going to be a long night because we're playing the Ravens as always. We're playing in Baltimore. Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. But hey, it's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a good night. I'm hoping I don't eat those words in about 2 hours. But Joe Burrow going crazy tonight, and all the Ravens have the same thing on their mind. Can we injure this man? How can we injure this man? Because keep in mind, they're the ones who injured him last time with the wrist injury. So it's like ironic how it's the same team, not the same time period though. Last year was November 11th. This year we're playing them November 27th. So they don't really get the whole special case of being able to injure him on the same day. But I'm sure, again, that's all they want to do tonight. All they want to do tonight is go after our quarterback. So we just got to be smart here. Offensive line, you know, they say see something, say something, some crap like that. If they're going for his foot after the play, like they're trying to twist it, and you're an offensive lineman, you have now became a very not nice person. Okay? Your job is to find and eliminate. That's your job. Okay? It's a God-given job now, is to find and eliminate whoever is trying to go after his leg or his foot. Excuse me. So, a lot of times, we see our offensive linemen. They don't do it, man. They don't take up for our quarterbacks. Our quarterback could get smashed right in front of them, and they don't do anything. Okay? They don't. They just sit there and they accept it. We need a lineman tonight to step up, and I'm not saying go out of your way to try to injure anyone. Don't, obviously. But if they do something like twist his ankle, twist his leg, twist his foot, they're trying to play dirty. They're trying to do something. I don't care if you get a 15-yard penalty. If I see a 15-yard penalty and I see that it was because they tried to twist his foot and try to hurt his foot, I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is, the Bears game, I believe, when Orlando Brown Jr. just like randomly choked the guy to the ground for no reason. Let's not do stupid stuff like that, okay? not saying unnecessary penalties, but there are some times in life, in football games, where you have a thing called a necessary penalty. And if a defensive lineman decides to try to be dirty and hurt your quarterback, sometimes you gotta just step up as the offensive lineman, and you gotta, what's the term again? Give him the business. You gotta give him the business. All right, and if you're an offensive lineman who's expandable, Jalen Rivers. Although wait, Jalen Rivers playing tonight? Whoever right guard is, always expandable. Sometimes you gotta give them the business because the Ravens don't have that good of a pass rush. Now the one guy I'm scared of is Mike Green, because Mike Green, other than his, you can look it up if you want to know what he did in high school and I believe in college too. Allegations, both high school and college, I believe, of R-wording a female. Both times. You know, straight up, just R-A-P-E. Yeah, twice. So the reason why I bring this up is not because of that, but the reason I bring it up is to kind of give the character in your head, right, of this guy. He played at Marshall. He actually was amazing at Marshall. There was rumors that we might take him in the first round. If you guys have not seen my video a couple months ago, when I first found out about this guy, because he was dropping in the draft. Once all this stuff started coming to light, he started dropping in the draft left and right. And I was like, why is he dropping? Like, what's the worst that he could have done? And then I just see 2 allegations of R-wording 2 girls, you know, way back in the day in high school and college. And I'm like, okay, gotcha. That's why he's dropping, because people really don't want someone like that on your team. Beside the point. He's like their best pass rusher right now. They don't really have a pass rusher outside of him. Kyle Van Noy's been pretty good too. But Mike Green's the guy. Like, he's been really doing good. He's with the second-round draft pick. So, because of that, that's a guy I think that would do something like this, right? That's a guy that would play dirty. Because I feel like he, like, again, and based on allegedly allegations, right? It seems like he might, how do I put this? Seems like it might not be as alleged as you would think. That's what I'm going to say, right? Obviously, it's all allegations, right? I believe he did go to court. You can look up, again, we did a whole video on this. I believe he did go to court, but, again, he's not a nice guy, man. He's not a good person, okay? He's not a good person. That's what I'm going to say. My opinion is he is not a good person, okay? Anyway, so he's the guy I think would do something like this. Because I look at the rest of their team and the rest of the defensive line, and I'm like, the rest of the defensive line's not going to do this. I don't think they're going to go dirty like this. But he would. He would. He's a rookie, second-round pick. He wants to make a name for himself, you know, and it would not shock me. First time ever playing against the Bengals Raven football, you see Joe Burrow with a foot injury go after that foot injury. So, see you guys next one. I'll be live at 8 something for this game.